Hello and welcome back everyone, Tone here, ready to play some more Slice and Dice here, returning after a short holiday break here on the channel, and I'm just itching to get back into another run of Slice and Dice. It only feels appropriate that we continue Unfair here, and I'm actually quite eager to play more Unfair. Classic Unfair is my favorite mode so far. And we have a streak going, although I'm not going to focus on that. I just want to have some fun and see how we do. Look for some good hero picks and strategies and gameplay, and have a good time here. So let's see what our curse offerings are here. But before we do begin, I'll remind everybody that if you'd like to support this channel, you can do so over at patreon.com/tonehack. So feel free to give that a look if you'd like to support the channel. And with that said, let's begin this Unfair run. We get to pick our curses, and we're gonna take a good look at these. This is one of the more important parts, possibly the most important part of an Unfair run. And immediately I see some very high cost curses, which tends not to be great because most of them are pretty difficult. Like, I don't think we can take 4 damage at the end of every second turn. That sounds brutal. Mortal 6 is tough as heck. This means that we're capped at 6 health, shields, pips. 6 health is rough, but for 7 points, I could see this being something that we actually go for, potentially. But let's see what else we have here. We have shimmering monsters. HP must be removed by spell damage. I don't know how to evaluate this one yet. I've had good runs with this and bad runs with it. You have to be really careful because you can end up in unwinnable positions if you don't have a source of spell damage. Well, you're always going to have bursts available, but you might not have a source of mana to actually use it. And we have Add Bones. Mana Debt. The second spell you cast each fight costs +2 mana. I really don't like a lot of these ones that make it harder to use our spells. I find it to be problematic. This one's probably not quite as bad. Getting a good first spell every turn isn't too bad. But I find a lot of viable strategies late game revolve around, like, maybe not pure strategies, but it can be quite beneficial to be able to cast a lot of spells. This kind of limits you to 1 spell most turns. Oh no, this is the second spell each fight. Okay, so this is only once in the whole fight where it costs +2 mana, which that's a pretty big barrier to casting your second spell, and I suspect a lot of the fights we may not even get there, at least early on. But okay, that's not quite as bad as I was thinking, and that seems like it might be reasonable for 3, but it does lock us out of some burst damage that certain spells can provide. Or certain utility where we might want to cast multiple spells in 1 turn. We have Final Boss Curse. After beating level 19, get a tier 8 curse. So it's a curse only for the final floor. What do tier 8 curses look like? Oh, I guess they only show up here if I've taken them. There aren't a lot of them. And if it's something like Sandstorm, that could be problematic. Although I suppose we wouldn't see this again. And what is Broken Spirit? Immune to healing and shields? Oof, I don't like this at all for 2. That is nasty. This is an item that you have to equip. So where does that leave us? We can take like Moral and then Bones or Mana Debt, or like Shimmering and Final Boss Cursed and Bones or Mana Debt. I guess something like Shimmering. We don't want to take Shimmering and Mana Debt because that makes us harder to actually cast spells to get rid of this Shimmering pip. Adding bones and having shimmering is a bit of an anti-synergy for us because it means that the bones will have a shimmering pip. It makes those bones harder to kill, which makes them more of a nuisance. Usually by like mid to late game, the bones are pretty easy to take out. I guess late game, you're usually killing them in one turn. Bones have 4 hit points. And I mean, you kill them in like one attack, not one turn. That makes the bones a little bit more annoying, but I could see like shimmering, bones, final boss curse being a decent option here. I don't know how to evaluate final boss curse, so I'm a little skeptical to take it, but I kind of want to try it. So I'm kind of looking at those, or mortal bones maybe. Mortal 6 is pretty nasty. This cuts your health down a lot for a lot of your tier 3 heroes, which often have 10 plus health, and you can only block for up to 6, which kind of doubles down on having like that reduced health. That means if anything does more than 12 damage to one of our heroes in a turn, we can't do anything to save them. I mean, you can weaken the enemy and stuff. There's some options, but it essentially means you can't like heal or block for them. This makes a lot of vitality effects bad. So I don't like the mortal. So I guess I'm deciding between shimmering, add bones, final boss curse, and re-rolling. And I think re-rolling can be scary, and I think this is feasible. We have a pretty good starting squad here. The healer generates mana. The initiate's kind of bad at generating mana. I guess we could use gather. Well, we don't have a lot of X's, but gather replaces our blank sides with +2 mana. That gives us another way to generate mana to get shimmering monsters. I don't know how I feel about hinging our current streak on this, which is apparently a pretty... I think winning this would put us on like the top 10 of the unfair streak, so it's apparently a pretty good streak. Again, I'm not too concerned about trying to keep that, but I also don't want to throw it away. So I don't know how much I feel about hinging that on trying something like that, but I don't know. I'm interested in giving it a try. I think it's going to be pretty tough. I think it's going to be a little tough early on. There are fights that are like multiple nulls. Actually, you guys want to check something out? Balancing mode. If you right click on these, it shows you some like representative floors. So it runs 100 iterations of each floor and then shows you the most common fights that you'll see there. So this floor would be brutal with the shimmering monsters and the bones. Wow, that would be a tough one. None of these would be too bad. Those wouldn't be too bad. Wow, Ka egg is pretty common there. Interesting. Oh, did I skip from 2 to 3? A lot of these second floors have a lot of rats. There's like multiple variations of getting 3 rats and like a goblin or a wolf. It feels like there's probably like a 15+% chance of us getting like 4 enemies, which makes shimmering monsters a little problematic. Now they're just rats. It means we have to slow play a bit to generate the mana to kill them, which we can do with medic and initiate a bit. I don't know, that's tough. I'm concerned about this second floor if we take shimmering. These are mostly okay. Quad snakes becomes pretty annoying too. This is a fun thing. I'd love to get like I'm gonna reference this more often, and I'd like to just like look through this and like make a list or something. Oof, look at this. For shimmering. And a lot of the floors that have a lot of bones they kind of work because the bones like harm each other, but you can only do 1 damage to these bones before you hit that shimmering pip, so it doesn't apply as much to them. So that becomes nasty. But I think if we take that, we have to pick a hero that gives us a spell that helps us do spell damage. By the time we get like this far into the run. Alright, let's go back to our decision here. So I could take Shimmering, Bones, Final Boss Curse, or Reroll. Kind of wish we had like Splint or someone that can generate more mana for this. Splint is really good for doing burst spell damage early. Healer is like the next best though, for sure. Mage would have been great. Cultist would have been great. Initiate and Student kind of suck for starting Shimmering like this. So how do we feel about that? I just wish I could reliably do spell damage to 2 targets in a turn if I'm going to take that, which we can't do here. So at most we can like kill like 1 enemy per turn, which is a little problematic. I guess this side's pretty good and the gross side works in the gather. I don't know, let's roll with it. And see what happens. I take the grubbed side just so I have a 2-mana spell next turn. Or a 2-mana side next turn. I think that'll be pretty nice. And we're rolling you for mana no matter what. So we'll probably get 1 burst out of that. This kills the Thorn. I think I should take advantage of this range side so we don't take 5 damage on any of our heroes. Does mean we have to protect the Initiate, which the Squire is doing right now pretty well, so I think we'll grab that and reroll these. Let's look for more damage here so we could burst and kill something. Okay, I think I'm happy with this. So if I attack the Wisp, I won't kill them, I'll get +1 mana, which isn't really useful for anything, so I think we'll kill the Bones here. What does this apply? Pain? We don't want that, because then any of your attacks will kill you, so we'll let the Squire get the pain. And we block damage there, so... Oh no, don't summon. Please don't summon. I think we just take this. Gives us enough mana to get through that pip. Actually, no, because that pip gives us 1 mana back too. I'll reroll that. We don't need any defense this turn. I guess I could defend the Squire. Ooh, I almost really screwed myself there. That purple pip was their Shimmer. Okay, we got one of the floors. This is one of the floors we could I'm really concerned about. This floor is brutal. I wonder if I just lose here. Oh man. Okay, let's see how we do. Well, this is gonna be a long floor, which almost makes me want to take Knight so I can block a little better. I like Sanu a lot generally, but 4 damage doesn't do a lot when you have to do spell damage to kill enemies. I don't have any other cleave sides to combo with Chain. Although this cleave is kind of nice in general. I think I have to take the Knight here. Steel's going to be awkward because a lot of times you want to play Burst on that to burst block and power Steel up some more. Because you get double value on the burst, but we're not going to have mana to be defending. This is going to be a tough floor. But yeah, I think Sanu is really bad on these early floors with Shimmering, so we're going to skip them. I could take them just to block on this floor in particular, which is actually almost reasonable, but I think we are going to want our fighter to be doing damage, so I guess it's Knight. I don't like taking a defensive pick this early, but I think we have to for this floor. Okay, we're going to take that. We'll take damage here, because hopefully we can generate mana to break through one of these and kill one, and then I can chip away at the wolf or something with the other damage side. This is nasty. Next turn is going to be brutal. How valuable is me rolling for this too? If I hit that and this, we can cast 2 spells, which is really unlikely, so I'm gonna keep this. I don't think I can afford to miss Burst, so we're gonna take both of these. That was a really bad mana roll, turn 1, really bad. There's an argument to save this for Gather. Oh, I didn't consider that with the Sanu. Gather, when they're exerted and can't use their dice on a turn, you can actually use Gather on them. That's actually a pretty strong reason to have taken Sanu, potentially. I don't think I can afford to save mana. I think we need to kill something this turn. We really need to protect our mana generators. Which is a shame, because I want to kill the bones pretty badly. Although I guess killing the bones when we burst this rat would kill this rat with the bone blast. I have 6 damage. I can kill the wolf. I wonder if I do that. And then do I shield the initiate? I think I kill this rat and then block the healer. Just to keep these guys healed up. Because if I lose these guys and I can't generate mana, then we lose no matter what. Okay, this turn doesn't look awful. Oh, I really need more from you, Initiate. Do I try to kill the bones to save the thief? Maybe. Once again, I think I have to keep this though, because missing on mana is pretty nasty here. What are our odds of missing mana when we have 4 sides and 2 blanks? I'm gonna look that up in my handy dice probability tables. You can find them on my website, linked in the description of this video if you'd like to see that yourself. But if we look at 4 target faces on 2 rolls, it's an 89% chance, rounded. A 10% chance that we whiff completely. That's probably a 10% chance that we lose this run if I don't get to cast Burst this turn. If I only cast Burst this turn, how do we feel about our surviving? And we don't even have Burst yet. I have to hit 3 on 2 rerolls. But it's easier to hit 3 on these than I think to hit 3 on those and 4 here, or just this one. We can do that math, but I don't think I'm going to. Your heal side's actually pretty good. There's an argument to hold on to your heal and roll for... No, there's not, because this is the only one that let me get burst this turn. We might want your heal in future turns, though. A strong argument to go for shields on you. I think we might do. We definitely don't want this. Okay, I'm gonna take this and reroll these. Okay, we take the burst. I don't want shields on the fighter. Okay. So now I don't have to kill the bones because I can actually save the thief by shielding. I don't think we're getting much gather value in this squad. I don't have enough blanks. I could probably reliably get a blank on the thief and on the initiate. That means I'm skipping one of these. I'm basically using 2 people's sides to gain 2 mana, which is like probably a little below average on dice results at this part of the game, but not terrible. Semi-reliable, but no, I don't like that. So I think we'll use our mana this turn. I was thinking if we wanted to delay it to use Gather. I just don't... Let's see, who do we want to kill? The rats aren't doing a lot of damage. The wolf isn't doing a ton of damage. I think we probably do kill this bones. And the bones is going to do a lot of damage every turn. Like, let's see, that guy's more dangerous than the wolf. So yeah, let's kill the bones. We actually do get some Bone Blast value from that. I guess we'll do this. Could have, of course, shielded the knight first to get more value out of this, but I couldn't block for more. Okay, I have to keep this because it's way too easy to miss on the initiate now. I think I have to use this. We're just doing one burst a turn. Initiate and healer, or fighter are dying here. I think I'm supposed to kill the wolf and block the initiate. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. This kills the wolf already. I think I just take that. We're rolling really poorly on the... I'm gonna take that now. And see if we can roll a shield on you. No. We're rolling really poorly on our initiate for this fight. Ideally, we hit growth early, or cantrip at all. Cantrip is basically 2 mana. This is like the worst case scenario for this fight. But I feel like we're in a manageable position. At this point. Except you're gonna have trouble reliably rolling mana, but we're taking a lot less damage now. This will kill a rat if I can get burst off. But you can also roll shields, which I kind of want to do, but I'm going to take that so I can actually kill the rat. The thief actually isn't that reliable. Wow, good rolling, guys. Okay, that was very clutch on the initiate. See, why couldn't I have rolled this twice in the first 2 rounds? This would have been an easy level. We'll block for the healer and then kill whoever's attacking the thief. Probably heal the fighter. Fighter can't get killed this turn if he gets targeted. Convenient. Good choice. Okay, now we can kind of slow play it a bit. GG. That is going to be one of the hardest floors of this whole run, I think. Oh, you freaking kidding me? You're throwing caw eggs at me? This is BS. If these guys summon a caw, I think we just lose. And it's really unlikely we can kill both of these in one turn. Oof, I don't like that. Alright, we have the cleanse potion. Change of heart, replace heal and self-heal size with basic shield size, retaining their original value and other keywords. So I can turn these into 3 blocks. It's actually decent. A lot of the reds I feel like heal... You don't only heal, they have like other things to them. Oh, but this retains keywords. I'll take a random here. Cloak, replace the middle side with dodge all enemy attacks and effects. That's pretty awful. We're definitely not putting that on anyone. This fight is dumb for our curse set. Okay, well, at least they're not both getting caused, so hopefully I can kill this thing. If they summon a caw, we pretty much lose. Or if I just take this to damage this caw egg. So I can have an easier time killing it next turn, if we make it to next turn. Okay. 3 mana. Pretty good here. Knight seems to have been a good pick for us early on here. Hey, you're hatching now. Oh, this is excellent. Okay. See, we're capable of decent mana gen. We just generated 6 mana across 2 turns. Actually, did you roll this twice? That's really unlikely. But with the Initiate, we have some good options for mana gen, and that's what we really wanted last round. So we're gonna kill the Caw Egg. 100%. We can kill the bones as well. Oof. Tough outings. Okay, who do we have here? The Druid and the Glacia. I feel like I have to take the Druid because they are good mana gen. And a lot of the other reds won't be as good mana gen. Balance can also be pretty great for removing pips, shimmering pips on multiple enemies. Once we get to the point where we're doing like more damage and we're constantly like bringing enemies down till we're only blocked by their shimmering pip. I think Druid is an excellent pick here. I like Glacia a lot in general, but I think with our current comp and everything else considered, these curses, I think Druid is a pretty excellent pick here. You can just try and roll for mana on them most turns. Which I think will net us more mana overall than the healer, and then their other sides are pretty good too. And Glacia might actually generate less mana than the Initiate, which is wild to think. At least early. Once the Initiate loses these, they become a bit more of a problem. Chill is great though, but yeah, I think Druid's probably a pretty easy pick here. They still don't get Cloak. Oh my gosh, don't summon wolves. We already killed things slow enough. Don't do it, Brough. Turn 1 with only 1 X on you, I can afford to reroll that. Okay, we'll just take it then. Oof, thank you, Druid. It is a little less reliable that we hit 1 or 2 mana turn 1 with the Druid over the healer. Or medic, whoever we just had, which is a little awkward. What's her name? Healer, yeah, I had it right the first time. Now I have enough to cast Balance here, but I can't get both of these guys down to their Shimmering Pip, so it's not going to be worth it. I think we kill the bones here. I can kill the wolf, then full block the knight. The bones is more dangerous than the wolf in general. But that means I take no damage this turn, and we end up in the same exact position. Except my initiate is down a useful side because the alpha is just going to summon another wolf. Yeah, I think I will take the opportunity here just to kill the wolf. We did generate a mana to bring over to the next turn, which is actually huge. Chance on rolling 2 sides with 2 rerolls is what? Now, did I really put away my my tables? Let me pull that up again real quick. It's only about 56%. Oh, I have a mana left over though. I think I can afford to roll this. I'd rather not waste all the single use sides too, because they give me the ability to like reroll So between two of these, I think we have a pretty good chance of rolling 1 mana, I hope. It's a little bit of a risk. I still have Gather, so using an Exert here is intriguing. Because we can actually use the damage, and then next turn we can play Gather with it. Potentially gain a lot of mana with the Thief. Although I really want you to roll some kind of block so we can save the fighter. I think we roll all of these again. It's not good going on to your last reroll, rerolling all of your dice. It's not what you want to see. Okay, that was an excellent roll on the Initiate. I think we do kill the bones here now. Can't quite get balance value to get removed 2 Shimmering pips, unfortunately. I have to say, I don't like that we've done no damage to the alpha, but I guess there's a little bit. Do we try to chunk down the alpha? I can bring you down to 10. I won't kill you next turn. I could kill you the following turn, potentially. Well, you don't summon another wolf, and that just means I have to deal with another turn of wolf attacks. I think that's going to be wise. Oh my gosh, he's doing it. Don't be like that, Alpha. Okay, well that is good to see. I think I'm gonna have to want to reroll on you again. I think we just take lots of damage from you guys. And that. Okay. I can't afford to reroll that with 2 blanks. Oh, this is awkward. I'm gonna have extra mana to spare. I think we want to really... This guy's gonna ruin us if he keeps summoning wolves like he is. Also, 7 damage. This guy's pretty nasty. I think I'd rather have extra wolves to deal with. Because I think we're pretty reliably kill this guy this turn. I have a whole burst in the bank. Yeah, he's doing this again. I'm glad we bursted him down. I should have kept that because I can only do... I know, they'll be fine. I don't think I can really afford to exert here. Well, I just rolled it 3 times. I don't know if I have a choice. Can I do anything cheeky with balance here? Remove multiple pips in a turn. I can remove the alphas and the wolves, but then it's like inefficient alpha damage. I don't think it really works out well for us. I think we just do this. I think I will just use that. Oh, I can kill one of these wolves. I'll kill this one. I'll let the knight take that damage. That works. These are some scary floors. This was nastier than I thought it would be early. I don't know how I feel about shimmering early, especially when we're adding monsters. This has not been an easy floor for us. I guess I shouldn't have kept that. I liked how neatly that 3 damage matched up with this. Basically just need 1 mana to win here. Ooh, tough floors. Okay. Item choice. We can take the square wheel, place the 3 right sides with gain 1 reroll, cantrip, blank, and blank. That thing looks like garbage with our squad. Way is add vitality to the left side. Also grants the target extra empty max MP or HP. So that only goes in the night. This is the only left side that targets anything, which gives a lot of people empty max HP, but we can't actually fill it because we don't have a lot of healing. Our healing is restricted to a heal 2 cleanse, which we don't want to roll usually because we really need mana here, and balance, which is only 1. Both of these suck on our team. Now, this could be good later. I really need to find items that are good now, though. So we low rolled and got a tier 1. God, this sucks for our squad, too. We're getting kind of screwed on the items here. Like, I'm not going to equip this. I want to put on the fighter. No, I don't want to roll. This is a really tough run for us. Okay, that's an excellent first roll because I can afford to reroll this as well. So we want to kill the quartz on this pip if we can, which means we have to do 3 damage for them and then cast burst. I guess we have balance available as well. That's a lot of X's, guys. Can we do better than that? Alright. I guess using this would have been nicer than using this. But hitting one of these would have been huge. I can roll again, but... actually, I can roll again with 1 reroll. And you rolling 2? Yeah, why not? I didn't do much. You know what it did do is I can actually do... I can shatter the quartz with balance. Okay, actually that didn't matter for that, but yeah, I can... I don't have any 1 damage sources other than balance, because I would have liked to do 3 to the quartz and then burst them to kill them. But I do want to kill the quartz this turn. I think. Yeah. I don't want weaken to be in the equation here. So we are going to... play balance to kill you, I guess? Or should I just kill you? I guess I don't have a lot of odd sources of damage to do 1. It would have been the knight, which I probably wouldn't have wanted to roll anyways if I wanted to cleanly burst them. So yeah, I guess I'll do this. It's still more efficient than casting burst on you and trying to kill you. It puts bones in a good place for me to try and overkill them to make the bandit flee. It flees if I do 2 overkill. If I burst them and hit them with the knife's exert, or the knight's exert, the bandit would flee, which is nice. Anyone else able to do 3 damage? This is a really good shield side, but I feel like I should just roll for that to end this fight. Or can I just kill the bones here, full block the thief, and then slow kill the bandit? Yeah, we can just slow kill the bandit. There's no reason to get greedy with that. They haven't poisoned us, which is the big thing that punishes us for slow killing. And we're taking effectively no damage this turn, so... So one of these kills the bones, this one. Okay, I'll take that. Do I? 1 reroll? Yeah, I'll take that. I'd rather have the mana so I can more reliably kill the bandit next turn, but I'll take what I can get here. Taking no damage in a turn and removing pieces from the enemy's side always seems good to me. Actually, oh, clutch initiate, thank you. Not that I would have taken damage this turn, but no reason to prolong the fight. Okay. Another hero promotion. We have the Collector and the Sparky. Sparky has a 3-pip spell that bypasses the Shimmering Pip. It's pretty good with the bones. That just like kills the bones. What this does is it kills enemies that have exactly 4 hit points. It's a little more efficient than using burst to get through the Shimmering Pips and some enemies. It's nice because we know we're gonna have a bones every floor, and I can just delete them. It does rely on the druid generating mana. Like, I think I want a blue that generates more mana for our build right now. Like Evoker generates more mana on average. Bean does. I don't know where the average ends up on Jester. Blick is a neat little spell for removing Shimmering Picks though, because it only counts cost. That's the word I'm looking for. 1. I think we can skip on Sparky. Collector seems. This guy kind of sucks actually. I mean, he seems okay. He's not gonna. Is this guy trash? I wouldn't call him trash, but he's not really doing it for me here. He has 2 damage sides. And a 1.5 damage side. Collector does suck. Okay, that's awkward. All the duplicate sides in this game are pretty bad. 1 damage duplicate is terrible. I think I still take them over the Sparky though. I want to reliably cast Burst. I want to hit 2 mana more often than the Sparky is going to, so I feel like we're getting screwed left and right this run. The Druid was a big pick. But our first promotion and that one we just got with the Collector were pretty bad. Our item picks are useless. So we're 1 for 5 on choices. Tough stuff. But hey, they warned us that this wouldn't be fair. We take that, we reroll that. Take that, that's huge. Good side. This is particularly bad, or worse than it normally is, because a lot of the times we are not doing... You want to use this after doing damage with the Thief, to do extra damage with this. Most of the time it's not going to do anything because everyone has 2, or these Shimmering Picks we have to get through first. I guess we can damage Burst to the Shimmering Pip, and then this does 2 damage, and that would kill like the Crone. So there's some value there with that. Don't think we reroll that though. Okay. This does let us kill the Crone, which seems like it'd probably be a good move, because we can mostly save you. I could take out Shimmering Pips on multiple enemies. I'd rather kill the Crone though to keep the knife. I keep calling them the knife. Keep the knight at full... Oh, they're not going to be at full health anyways. Oh well. No more pristine shield for you, buddy. Now he's the knife. Okay, big mana. So goblins flee if they're the last ones alone. Can I kill the goblin right now? Or kill these two right now? With these dice? I'll have 5 mana. First kill. Yeah, I can. Wait, that's not how I do it. It doesn't matter. Nice shot indeed. Oh no, we did get 4 snakes. This is actually one of the most common level 7 floors that I had noticed with that balancing mode. This is my nemesis floor, so I had to check. And yeah, it like always shows up. Oh, not here. I can get a lot of slates here. But yeah, it's one of the most common here. Whoops. You can play those floors on balance mode if you select them. But for us now, I think we'll leave this session here because this floor takes a while sometimes. Hopefully it won't be too bad for us. I like to kill these snakes early and fast, which is going to be hard to do with these shimmering sides. So we'll see how this one goes. We do have a cleanse on the druid, but I'd rather have her generating mana. We'll see, but yeah, let's leave this here in case this one goes for a while. The downside of leaving this session here is that we might get wrecked by this floor, but we'll have to wait till next time to find out. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all for the next one. Take it easy, everyone.